welcome to Deadly Dames, and today we're reviewing the 1988 movie Pulse. So Pulse is a typical 80s fun, crazy movie. I was trying to think of the best way to put it. It is basically about killer electricity. And as soon as I say that, I know yous are all going to want to watch it because it is exactly like I say. It's about a young kid who goes to visit his dad. His parents are separated, so he goes to see his dad. But when he turns up, something had happened the night before on the street where one of their neighbours had gone insane and died. Typical kid fashion, you're a nosy bugger and you want to know what exactly happened, so he starts investigating. And he starts to notice a few strange things in the neighbourhood, like electricity sparking at night and things not quite right. He starts to get a feeling. And it kind of turns out that the electricity has, in a sense, possessed their house. I thought this was a fantastic idea. Very funny, but it's not played funny, if you know what I mean. It's played serious, which kind of adds to the entertainment value of it, where the kid is trying to outsmart electricity. I love that his dad and his stepmom doesn't really believe him because, well, who would if you said you were being haunted by electricity? There's a horrific scene with his stepmom in it, and when I seen it I was like, that's just nasty, but it played well in building up the tension with his dad starting to slowly believe that the kid's telling the truth. The only issue I had with this is, like, after the thing happens with the stepmom, and I'm trying not to give too much away, they don't really have a need to go back to the house, but for whatever reason they kind of do. But that does give us the very well played out ending to this. I have a soft spot for 80s movies, and Pulse definitely has 80s written all over it and the vibes that it has. But I love the showdown sequence at the end where the dad's trapped in one part of the house, the son's trapped in another, TV goes mad, obviously it's electricity, everything starts going mad, anything in the house that can try and attack them tries to attack them. And I'm not meaning maximum overdrive style, I'm just meaning, because it doesn't go that crazy, you know, there's not like a blender trying to catch the dad or the son, but it does freak you out a little bit to think that, everything's electricity, so if something like that did actually want to attack you, you're kind of screwed. There's no way to get away from it. And I love the ending in this. You know, it had a very poltergeist feel without ghosts, and it is the only way to kind of describe it. It certainly had a very the family sort of turn against electricity at the end, but realistically you can never really turn against it. It's always going to be there. I mean, you can run away as far as you want, but you're not going to be rid of electricity. It's always going to be wherever you go. I love the cover for this movie because it's got absolutely nothing to do with the film, and you'll see it in a few minutes. That woman is not in this movie. So I don't know where they came up with the cover, but it's true 80s style. Let's put something on the cover that's not anything to do with the movie. But you know something, it has a very much a feel of movies like The Gate and stuff like that. Apologies, I accidentally pressed stop to recording there. So yeah, as I was saying, this movie feels very much like the film The Gate, or as I said previously, like Poltergeist. For whatever reason, it would work quite well as a double bill with them, mainly because of the feeling of the movie. I think it's like very family orientated, and kids fighting against things out with it's the elements that kids are meant to fight with parents not believing them. I overall loved this movie, and I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. Get yourself a copy. It is a lot of fun. And as always, thank you for listening. Take care. And like and subscribe. Thanks very much.